The stingy man wanted to save the money for hiring carpenters to build beams. He deliberately used the excuse that the carpenters worked behind closed doors and withheld all their wages. He even ignored the apprentice carpenter's pleas and ordered his men to teach him a lesson. In the end, the apprentice was beaten to death, but I did not realize I had offended the one carpenter I should never provoke. The carpenter in front of me was a true master who inherited the Lubin arts. When he saw his apprentice die unjustly, he left behind a vicious sentence. 7 days is the deadline. The wronged souls will come to fight. I did not take his words seriously at all. After mocking him harshly, I drove him away. Later, the carpenter took his apprentice's body home and swore he would take revenge. That night, while I was sleeping, I suddenly felt discomfort all over my body. Then I heard strange sounds outside the door. When I went out to check, a drop of red liquid fell onto my face, and it came from the beams installed by the carpenters. The next second, my back was covered in red sores for 3 consecutive days. I sought countless famous doctors, yet none could tell what caused the sores. Just then, the black dog at home suddenly ran under a tree and dug out a wooden doll carved with my birth details. Everyone immediately understood it was the carpenter's doing. Seeing the doll still made me uneasy, but my eldest son, who studied abroad, said, "These were just tricks meant to scare people." Hearing this, the traditional-minded butler still advised us to stop. Otherwise, there would be backlash, but I believed my fate was strong. A mere wooden doll could not kill me, so I had my eldest son burn the doll with fire. But when he picked it up, his hand was pricked, with strange things happening non-stop. My wife clearly felt things had been unlucky lately, as if since the day the carpenter was driven out, the household had become abnormal. For the peace of the family, she suggested inviting him back to resolve it. The butler also advised inviting him back to apologize. I slapped the butler when I heard this, and ordered them never to say such things again. Then I had my men bring a fire basin. I personally threw the wooden doll into the fire, not knowing my disaster was only just beginning. After this incident, I often had nightmares at midnight, dreaming of the apprentice returning for revenge. Even worse, the pain in my back grew more intense. At the same time, my youngest son suddenly saw 2 strange girls. Just as he was about to play with them, he suddenly noticed the wooden doll that had been burned earlier. He then looked up ahead, and the moment he saw the 2 girls clearly, he let out a piercing scream. Inside the room, I heard it and hurried to go out, but the pain from the sores on my back left me unable to move. Seeing this, I urgently called for my wife. She soon came to care for me and said a doctor was already on the way. At this moment, the butler rushed in to report that the youngest son had mysteriously disappeared. The black dog was seen barking wildly at the tree when everyone rushed over. Seeing this scene, they could not help but think the child was buried below, so they immediately ordered the ground to be dug up. Before long, they found the youngest son's clothes, and inside them, wrapped was that wooden doll.